Day trading while working a 9 to 5 job isn't some fantasy that requires you to quit your job tomorrow or some magical trading hack that makes you a millionaire in 30 days. No, the reality is 6 years ago, I was scrubbing toilets at Steak and Shake, literally driving on roller skates, cleaning toilets, and frying food for $9 an hour. And now today, I've helped hundreds of students go from literally complete beginner traders to now making 5 to 10K plus per month, consistently being profitable into their trading career. Like for example, Sean right here, he was down over 6K in his trading career, and in just 2 months working with me, he's made $14,000 trading completely by himself. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the 5-step system and the exact time management plan that I used to actually go from working on all these dead-end jobs to being financially free through day trading. So step one, it's time to get real. I want you to understand, what is your why? Like, what's the reason why you want to start day trading? I want you to actually grab a sheet of paper right now, like literally pause the video right now, get a piece of paper, put it at the very top right here, what is my why? You got to get very personal with yourself. Like, why do you want to leave your 9 to 5 job right now? Be real, right? What are you actually doing this for? Who are you doing this for, right? So my why personally, why I do this is my mom, she works a job as a nurse. She's busting her behind every single day, working 12-hour shifts. She's working because she literally loves to work. And I realized that these shifts for her job is 12 hours long. So she's literally leaving home early in the morning and getting back home before all the streetlights even come back on. So I need you to get very personal with your why. Who are you actually doing this for? What happens if you don't find success? Who else feels the consequences? Now, step two, you gotta get your personal finance in check. That's step two, right down right there. You cannot be trading with the rent money. That's period. Never trade with money that you actually need, right? You need to have 3 things. 1 is a budget, awareness of your expenses, and 3 is stability at home. So I want you to begin saving 10% of every single thing that you earn, right? I want you to actually build a 6 to 12-month emergency game plan right now for yourself, so you can never ever have financial instability and be in a crazy situation where trading is all you need to change your life. Like, if that's your mindset for trading, this video isn't for you. It's for people who actually want to trade full time and potentially quit their job through day trading. Number 3, make sure right now in this season, if you're subscribed to my channel, go ahead and start to live below your means. Stop trying to flex on everybody and impress the Joneses, going to clubs, buying bottles and flexing. Those habits will leave you broke and leave you with the cool little Instagram photos. So do you want Instagram or do you want real life motion? Choose one. And like, sometimes people are just so scared to like just have that second job. Like, what's so wrong about working 2 jobs, living below your means, and stacking up that paper in the slow season so you have the money to shine when it's time to shine? Sometimes people don't want to ever like sacrifice the comfort to have the bigger picture. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have messy finances right now and this year, that will equal messy trading. Messy emotions, messy room, a messy bathroom. You need to be very, very structured in your lifestyle, so you're not just throwing money around whenever you get into the trading markets, right? Because freedom in trading, it comes after discipline, not before. So you notice that I'm in the gym, I'm locked in, I'm focused, right? Because if you're disciplined in real life, you'd be disciplined as a trader. Now look, you could definitely do all this on your own, but I spent years trading, losing money, figuring it all out on my own, so you don't have to. So if you want me to actually personally mentor you and fast track your success right now so you can actually master this in months instead of years, I want you to actually click the first link into my description and apply for my personal program for the mentorship. And you can actually book a call and speak with my team. But before you do that, let me actually show you the trading strategy that we're using right now in my community to have students make 5 to 10K plus per month in the stock market. I don't care what anybody says. If you want to trade or work on a job also on the side, you have to understand market structure. Like, forget everything else. First things first, for your foundations, always understand market structure. So for all my visual learners, let's go to the job right now for you guys. So 2 markets to focus on right now. A bullish market is first. We have a higher high, then the higher low. A higher high, higher low, right? So you're consistently making a strong move to the upside with small moves to the downside. This here is called a bullish market. Now, the bearish market is the complete opposite. You have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So you consistently go into the downside with small moves back to the upside, right? So if I were to draw right now, this right here is my higher high. This is my higher low. This is my higher high. This is my higher low, right? You have to understand all these foundations, because guys, the simplest things whenever you're trading will turn into trading profits, right? So in a bearish market, I have a lower low. I have a lower high, lower low, lower high. And I draw this repeatedly for you guys just because if you're like a visual learner like me, you're a hands-on learner, you need to kind of see things happening in real time so it can actually make sense, right? So the first things first, guys, right here is called my bullish market. This is showing me a market that's going to the upside. So I'm trading. You need to understand that if I don't know what market I'm in for the day, guys, put it into the chat right now, I am cooked. If you do not know if you're in a bullish market or if you're in a bearish market, guys, put it into the comment section right now. I am cooked. See, that's literally what will happen to your trading progression and your profits if you do not understand what market you're in. So now, Ryan, what happens if I'm in a market, right? And I have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high until right here, I have a strong movement like this right here, as you can see, to the downside. What happens right here? Well, right here, I have a higher high right there, higher high right there, higher high right there, and then a higher low right here, and a higher low right here. But then right here, we came down right here with a strong movement and took out this previous higher low. What's this called? Guys, this right here, write this down. This is called a change of character. So CHOC, this is my change of character, guys. Once you see this, think about like the market has officially changed trends from being in a bullish market to now be into a bearish market. So now what's next? After we made this strong move to the downside, what did it actually create right here? We created our lower low, right? Now we have created from first creating higher highs and higher lows and higher highs to now making a brand new lower low. So now for us, what we're looking for next is to move back to the upside like this to be creating what we call is our lower high, guys, right? The lower high. After lower high, we can then create a brand new lower low and so forth, guys. Write this down. This is literally how the market works. Verbatim, free game, and no gatekeeping. Now I'm going to show you guys right now how you can actually use this information to make money in a real life stock market world, because this is literally a really simple foundational breakdown. But your goal as a trader is, I'm going to show you right now, is to go to a high time frame on the stock and understand what is the high time frame market structure on the company, so I can go down to a lower time frame, a 3-minute time frame, a 5-minute time frame, or even a 15-minute time frame, or even lower, and find my trading strategies to then make the money on the company. So that's what I'm going to show you today. All right, so before I say anything, I want you to look at the stock chart, pause it, wait like 5-10 seconds. What market is this right here? What is it? If you guessed a bullish market, you are correct, guys. As you can see right here, we're going to the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? So we're consistently getting a strong move to the upside, right? But we have small moves right here that come to the downside and move to the upside. Move to the downside, move to the upside. So this company is called Micron, and we just smacked the company just recently. We made a whole lot of money, and I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. So not only am I going to break down market structure, but I want to actually break down exit and entry signal. So when exactly do you want to actually enter into a trade, and when do you want to actually exit the trade, right? It's cool to know how the overall structure works, but let's actually go ahead and break down how we're going to do it. So first things first, did you guys see how we went ahead and actually identified that we're in a bullish market, right? All right. So now, guys, that you see that we're in a bullish market, I'm going to go ahead and showcase to you how you can actually use this company now to your advantage. All right, guys, so every single day you have a very simple checklist to do every single day, which is marking 4 different levels. Number 1 is my pre-market high, which is right here. And number 2, marking my pre-market low, which is down here. And this, guys, here is on tradingview.com. All you do is press Options plus H on a MacBook or Alt plus H on any type of Windows computer. That's my pre-market highs and lows. Next step, guys, is to draw your previous day highs, which is up here on my 5-minute chart. And then here's my previous day lows right here, also on a 5-minute chart. And if you want to see the full breakdown, watch my last video right here, the laziest way to make 10K a month as a complete beginner, right? Now, guys, next step, after you mark these pre-market highs and pre-market low levels, I want to actually showcase to you how you can make money now using the same information. So now, guys, what I did was I drew my pre-market highs and lows and previous levels here on this previous day, right? Now, I went to the following day here on the company Micron, right? What do you notice happens right here at my previous day high that we just now marked up, right? We notice right here, my previous day high right here was exactly where the stock dropped to right here on Thursday on the 22nd. Now, what's funny about this trade, guys, is this one trade on this one day, guys, made me a profit of 3.6K return on my investment. And the best part about it is the whole entire chat bet with me. I'm not just gonna and I'm not just gonna flex on you and show you the money. No, I'm actually gonna show you how I made almost 4K on this trade in about 14 minutes. So stay with me right now. So as you guys can see right here, MU on this company. So as I mentioned, you want to always mark your previous day highs right there and your pre-market highs and lows right here, right? So as you guys are going to see, this is my previous day high here on Tuesday. MU came exactly down here on Thursday and tapped my previous day high right here and begun to bounce back. Now, what does it mean for me as an investor? Let's go to watch it and see what happens here on MU. So I am not waiting to buy the company immediately when it taps a certain key level. What I'm going to do, guys, and please, guys, write this down. When a company taps your key level, which is a pre-market high, a previous day high, or a previous day low, or a pre-market low, any of those four things on my daily checklist, you want to go to actually understand, what does this show me as an investor? How is this stock actually reacting upon tapping this key level of liquidity? Are we going to be breaking through? Are we bouncing at a key level? Because at support, guys, that is a floor. Stocks go up. At a resistance, up here, for example, is the ceiling, right? Stocks go down here at the ceiling, right? Now, because we're bouncing off my previous day high right here, this is now holding as a level here of support, where companies are going to be actually bouncing now back up to the upside with. Now, when a company is bouncing off of a previous day high, guys, write this down, at a significant level of liquidity that you can use to your advantage and having a clue in the market. I would say, all right, cool. We bounced off of a previous day high. That means that we're actually bullish here on the stock. So let's go ahead and press play here on MU. So guys, now I dropped down to my 3-minute candlestick right here. Let's go ahead and press play here on MU. Now let me pause it for 1 second, right? Let's go back for 1 second. As we're beginning to make this movement here on MU, one thing that you guys don't see, but something that I see, is we're actually creating a familiar stock market pattern, as you guys can see exactly right here. Now guys, what do y'all feel like this pattern is right now? Pause the video and put it to the chat. Guys, you need to understand the candlestick patterns, guys. This right here is called a bullish pennant candlestick pattern. Write this down. It looks exactly like this. Let's actually break down how you find it so you can all make money together, right? All you're looking for, guys, is for a resistance here at the top and support here at the bottom, right? So what I'm looking for, guys, is lower highs at the top right here and higher lows here at the bottom right here. So everything is starting to align. And once that happens, the image look a little bit something like this, right? Now look at this image right here. We actually noticed that we were creating this bullish pennant pattern right here on the stock, which is pretty simple to see. And after that happened, we had a breakout, as you can see right here, above my bullish pennant high. Now once that happens, guys, my ears are perking up. The money printers in my banking account at the back of my brain was like, yeah, it's time to make some money. But guys, this is the biggest part about this strategy that I want to break down to you right now. Don't just jump the gun and hop into a trade because it's breaking down and everything like that. No, it's not what I did in the market, and neither should you. I saw this right here, a strong breakout, right? Now for the breakout, I seen this, a retracement in price. Now guys, this is the most important part of this whole entire videos. Make sure you're taking down notes. After this pullback here in price, what I want to be looking for, guys, write this down. This is too much free game. I'm looking for my fair value gap. This is a gap right here we found here on MU from right here to right here. Now, as you guys can go ahead and notice, there's a lot more to learn here about fair value gaps. But essentially, what I'm looking for is a retracement back into this 3 candlestick formation from here to here. And once that happens, I'm looking for a pullback on the stock, as you can see. And once that happened, I made an entry on my MU company down here on this pullback, and we went ahead and targeted. Let me show you right now. So on the entry here of MU, we bought calls here at this level right here on MU on the pullback into my fair value gap. I put my stop loss at the bottom portion right here of my bullish pennant stock pattern right there. And I was targeting to make a break here back above to my previous significant level, which is right here, with my previous day high here on MU. And as you can see, this is a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. As I press play here on MU, as you can see, the company went absolutely crazy and took out the high and gave us a full TP on this trade. Now, I'm gonna be so real with y'all right there. I didn't hold it all the way to the top because unfortunately my daily goal was hit. As I mentioned, guys, whenever you're trading, your trading is simply gambling and you don't have a proper profit plan. I entered down here, guys, on the MU, and I was able to exit literally right here for over 42% on the company for a 3.6K return on my investment. Guys, my goal for the day was to make $2,500. In one trade, I made almost 4K. I almost doubled my goal for the day in one trade, and now I'm able to have my whole entire day to myself. So if you work a job 9 to 5, if you have a busy business, a busy schedule, whatever it is for you, you can also use that income from your job to only simply put towards a market. And whenever you're trading, you don't have to be watching the market for 5, 6 hours a day. The strategies I'm going to teach you into this channel, because I'm not even close to being done. The strategies that I teach you into the program right now and to this channel is how to be trading for an hour or 2 hours into the day and be done trading and done looking at charts for the day. I don't want you to be watching the market all day. It's free game. For a quick recap, guys, I taught you some very important things for your trading career. Was number one is how to draw your daily checklist, which is drawing your pre-market highs and lows, and also your previous day highs and lows on your 5-minute candlestick chart. Now, I also just covered to you right now how to actually draw a fair value gap here for beginners, which is simply a 3 candlestick formation from a bottom wick right there and a top wick right there with an expansive middle candlestick, as you guys can see, from right here to right here. The gap is actually drawn from right here to right here, which is free game. What you do is then pull it all the way across, right? And once stocks tap back into your gap, as you can see right here, is where you can take a company now back to the upside. Now, to know which gap to use, because there's so many gaps, right? As you guys can see, we have a gap sitting from right here to right here, right? We have a gap sitting from right here to right here, right? Now, knowing which gap is correct to use is very important. And we'll cover that into future videos, but more importantly, cover that into our program. So whenever you're trading, I need you to understand, especially if you're working a job 9 to 5, you want to actually leave your job into the future and trade full time, you need to understand how to find liquidity, low time frame strategies, places where to enter, places where to also exit into your trading positions. I gave you about 3 different things today to actually look at, so make sure you watch the video and tap in. Now, as you can see, these trades that we call out into our chat, guys, have people literally begging so crazily into our community. For example, literally my guys right here, they went on vacation recently, and both of them made $200 here on the trade, and they both work jobs 9 to 5. They literally enjoy their lifestyle because they understand how to trade while working a job from 9 to 5. So now, what is the reality right here on a trade like this? Like, what is the possibility that a company like this could go against you? I'm a realist, guys. I don't care what anybody says. Whenever you're trading, you're going to have wins and you're going to have losses, right? So how do you actually manage your losing positions? You have what we call is a stop loss. So a stop loss is basically going to control your trade from going against you horribly. So let's say you have a 20% stop loss. Let's say I put $1,000 into one trade. A 20% stop loss will mean that I could lose $200 maximum into a trade and I'll be out of the position. I'm done. I'm finished, right? But now the opposite side is they take profit. The company right here, guys, was a 42% profit return here on MU. So if my stop loss here is 20%, guys, I'm basically going to be risking 20% to make 40% plus, which is a 2-to-1 ratio, which is very, very profitable. So when trading, guys, always look for a more than a 2 to 3-to-1 maximum ratio. And you guys can see right here, this is a 4.34-to-1 ratio, which is profitable. And guys, I always mention this every single time, but if you're not spending time finding a proper profit plan trading right now, you are merely gambling. All these strategies, they don't matter. The companies don't matter. Everything doesn't matter if you don't know exactly how much money you can leverage and actually invest into each trade, so you have proper risk management. So let's say if you have an account size here of, like, let's say 2.5K, right? For example, your typical daily goal should be between 5 to 7% per day. Let's just say 6 for you, right? Now, over the span here of 30 trading days, I'll put 30 right there, from Monday through Friday, put it right there. Let's say I start here on a fresh Monday. Guys, within 30 days, making a profit here of 6.5K return on investment. And then you see literally here, boom, day 1, make 150. Day 2, about 160. Then they continue to slowly scale over time, right? Now, Ryan, what happens if I change the number right here to 50 days? Over the course here of 50 days, you made a profit return here of 17.8K on your portfolio. And you only put 2.5K into your account to get started. So what are we talking about? Whenever you're trading, guys, stop focusing on getting to the money first. Start first doing some paper trading, get an account here on Webull, and build a proper profit plan. Get a mentor, get a community, and get to work. Stop skipping the work. If you want to work a job 9 to 5 and trade on the side also as well, Trading will literally come and literally overpass and overcome your current income if you allow it to do that for yourself. That being said, guys, focus on these key core concepts whenever you're trading, and you'll make a lot more money. So listen, I use this exact strategy while working my job, saving aggressively, working multiple jobs, doing thousands of orders on DoorDash, watching hundreds of video lessons, hours of videos research. I literally use the same exact strategy while doing every single thing right there, living below my means and stacking up my money. I will be investing every single spare dollar into my accounts for my long-term portfolio and into my trading account for investing. Then once I was actually profitable for 6 months in a row, I raised my position size. So nothing really changes with your trading strategy when you're making more money. The only thing that actually changes is how much money you're actually putting into the trades. So like a lot of beginners, they get their fantasy very, very messed up, like, wow. So everyone's like, Ryan, I want to quit my job and start trading. Listen, you don't want to quit your job and start trading until trading is making more money than your job 9 to 5. But you can't make money trading at all until you have a proper system. So you need to be taking notes properly and evidently, so you're not just watching videos aimlessly. Actually take these strategies, apply them on your own time, and watch the money and success come through. Free game. And listen, I want you to copy this exact plan. Don't leave anything out, because this is what I did back in the day. So if you want to quit your job, take notes and actually apply it. First things first, every single day, set a proper alarm clock. Stop waking up at 8:30. The market every single day is open up at 8:30. So you should be up in the morning like an hour and a half before the market's open. And every single day, I want you to be doing your daily checklist. We just covered it just now. If you missed it, go back in time. So do your pre-market analysis, watch the market, and understand what is the market structure for the day, and understand what is the trend for the day. It's so simple, right? Mark your key levels every single day into the market and understand the risk management before you start trading. People's biggest downfall is right now, they want to figure out the risk management as they're trading. No, figure it out before the market's open, so you have a clear-cut plan and a clear-cut strategy as you're trading. Focus on paper trading right now as demo trading using fake money. So if you make some mistakes right now, it's okay. It's on the fake money account, but don't just be dilly-dallying around and playing around. Like, no, treat the fake money account like it's real money. And after your trading day, every single day, you have to journal everything. And this is just so important and just so simple, but people forget that trading is a career. So after you're done trading for the day, I want you to actually go back in time and say, all right, cool. How much money did I make today? How much money did I actually lose today? What trades did I take? What did I find? What did I see? What actually drove me to take this trade? And put it on paper. Like, don't put it on your computer, but actually write it on paper. I'm 6 years in the game right now, and I have like so many notebooks over here with just filled with notes, because I trade every single day for a living, and so should you. Whenever you're trading as well, make sure you're actually asking questions to your mentor or your community leader. I personally really enjoy answering questions and giving feedback. I do one-on-one coaching, so I do like group as well. So people ask questions all the time. So it's hard to actually progress as a trader if no one can give you accountability and give you feedback. So having a community around you really helps you like bounce off ideas, have people around you who are actually like-minded. So definitely think about that. Another thing, you probably don't want to hear this, but on the weekend as a trader, you still gotta be a little bit locked in. So I have my fun, don't get me wrong. I'm young, I'm 24 years old. I made $500,000 trading last year. I made over 300K in payouts, as you can see on the screen from last year. But on the weekends, Saturday morning, do you know what I do in the morning? I actually review what did I do good for the week and what did I do bad for the week, right? I will review all of my trades, I'll review my performance, and I do a deep dive into how I actually did for the week, because trading is a game where you can literally travel anywhere you want to across the world, make thousands and thousands of dollars. So how to basically separate yourself is on the weekend when everything's slow, everyone's partying, everyone's clubbing, find a good hour or two to just dedicate to lock in on what you actually did for the week so you can become better. So that is exactly how to start day trading while also working your job 9 to 5. And if you want to avoid doing this alone and you want to have proper expert guidance from my mentor, I want you to actually click the first link into my description and book a call right there with my team so I can actually coach you one-on-one and give you the help that you actually need. And I'll see you on the inside.